everyone, welcome back to another great episode of Raihana's Cuisines. I would like to thank Sumaya for doing the recording. She's amazing. I had nobody in the house to do the recording, and she came back from school and she's like, Mom, I'm going to help you record. So thank you so much, Sumaya. I love you to death. Okay, so we're starting today. We're making a steak dish that was inspired by a nurse that I usually went to for when I got my iron infusions done. Her name is Nancy Oster. And we were just talking about something, and she said, have you ever tried marinating your steak in coffee? And I said, you know what, I have never tried it. So she said, well, give it a try. You know, it tastes amazing, and it really makes it soft and tender. So I did try it, and it was absolutely amazing. So I thought today we'll do a video, and we're gonna marinate the steak in instant coffee. So we're gonna do this very simple. I have here about 6 pieces of very thin sirloin steak, very thin, and preferably you want to marinate this. I just don't have time over television to marinate it, but you want to marinate it for about 20 minutes at least. And then I'm also going to be serving these with stir-fried fresh veggies here. So for the veggies, let me just go through it very quickly. What I had in the fridge was some pea pods, I have some baby asparagus, I have some carrots, spring onions we're going to be using for the top as garnishing. I've got 3 tri-colored bell peppers. I used about quarter of each, cut them up thinly. So whatever you have in the fridge, just take it out and make a stir fry. So this is going to be a no carb, low carb steak dinner. So, and then on top, I'm also going to be garnishing it with some fresh, thinly sliced radishes. So, very quickly, let's go ahead and marinate the steak. For the steak, I'm going to do some ginger and garlic. And if you've seen my videos, I don't cook any meat or fish or anything without fresh ginger and garlic. So I'm going to do that. Just some fresh ginger and garlic. Very simple marinade. We're going to go ahead and throw our instant coffee. Now, it's whatever coffee you like, and you're not going to taste this in your cooking when you're eating. So you just want to sprinkle some on there, and it's going to give it a really nice, rich flavor. You want to do that on both sides, just like so. Okay. Right. To that, I'm going to go ahead and add some salt. And I'm going to go ahead and add some lemon pepper. And then we're also going to be making a little sauce for it so it's not too dry. So there you go. That's all I'm going to do for my marination. So I'm going to leave these on the side. Let this marinate for just a bit while I'm marinating while I'm making the vegetables. And then I'm going to put this on the side. In the meantime, let's go ahead, turn our stove on. You want to marinate, you want to stir fry this on very high because you don't want your vegetables to become mush. So if you want to use onions, you could too. I just actually forgot to use one, but I've got enough vegetables, so it should be fine. So while that's warming up here, I've got about a cup of fresh orange juice. To that, I'm going to be adding whatever I have left in here, which is about a tablespoon of black vinegar. This is also going to really give it a really nice, rich flavor. To that, I'm going to add a little bit, maybe half a teaspoon, not even half, just a 1/4 of a teaspoon of pure sesame oil. Now, if you're not used to sesame oil, please use it very sparingly because it can be very potent. So into my very hot pan here goes my spring onions, or my pea pods, bell peppers, baby asparagus, and some carrots that I just diced up diagonally. And I'm doing my vegetables first just because I want to use the same pan to do my steak in. That's as good as it's gonna get. I'm not gonna be stir frying it anymore. So this, I'm gonna go ahead and add it to the platter that I'm gonna be serving this on. Okay, same pan here. I'm just going to decrease the heat a little bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of olive oil. Okay. We're gonna take our steak and we're gonna sear this. All right. And then whatever seasoning that I have left in here, I'm just gonna go ahead and add that so nothing goes to waste. And there's some amazing flavors here with the fresh ginger and garlic. Okay. I'm gonna increase my heat just a little bit more. Okay. And while that's cooking up with our mixture that we have here with the black vinegar, the orange juice, the sesame oil, I'm also going to go ahead and add a little bit of cornstarch, about a teaspoon of cornstarch in it, because I want a sauce that kind of sticks to my steak so it's not dry. Okay. And you want to mix this really well so you have no lumps in it whatsoever. And if the mixture is nice and cold, you should have a really good no lump dressing here. And then to that, I'm also going to go ahead and add a good soy sauce and a good 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Now, the one thing you want to do is you always want to give it a taste test. And it's really good, but it's missing some heat. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some red pepper flakes. And we're going to use some red pepper flakes in here to give it that heat. And you can add as little or as much as you like. To that, I'm also going to add a little bit of ginger and garlic. I mean, you can just, that was a lot of ginger and garlic, but we should be okay. You can just never have enough ginger and garlic. Flavors are really, really, really good. So you see how we've got a really nice sear going on over here? Okay. Okay. So we're gonna come back here. I just wanted to show you the veggies that we did. You always want to go ahead and season your veggies. There's nothing like having like unseasoned food, and you want to start it from the beginning to the end. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of lemon pepper on it. If you want, you can do salt and pepper. So here we've got our steak going. It's about halfway done. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and add my sauce in. And I know that it looks like we've got more sauce in there than the meat, but that should thicken up really well. And this sauce is going to also get the flavors from the steak marinade that we had put in. So we're just gonna wait until this thickens up, and then we're gonna cover it and we're gonna let it finish getting really nice and tender. So and I've increased my heat. This way I know that the sauce is gonna start thickening up really quickly. So I'm gonna cook this for about 2-3 minutes. When we come back, I'm gonna show you, we're gonna have a really nice sauce. So we've got, look at how our sauce thickened up really, really well. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and cover it. I'm gonna let it simmer for about 7 to 10 minutes, making sure that the meat is completely cooked through. So in about 5 to 10 minutes, about 7 to 10 minutes, we're gonna come back. I'm gonna show you exactly how the meat is completely done eating, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna transfer that on top of our veggies. So 7 to 10 minutes, I'll see you soon. It's been about 7-8 minutes and our steak looks amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, turn my stove off, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it on my charred stir fries here, vegetable stir fries here. And this is the way I'm going to serve it. Now you could serve it on rice, potatoes, whatever you like. But this is going to be a no-carb dinner for my hubby. So this is how I'm going to serve it. And what I really like is I like that it has that gravy. I like that it has the gravy, so you can mix it up with the vegetables and it actually just really tastes really amazing. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm gonna leave some of the sauce inside the pan just in case if anybody wants to add some more from the top. So on top of that, we're gonna go ahead and sprinkle this with a good amount of spring onions, so more veggies. And it feels so good to be eating these fresh vegetables. And then I'm also going to go ahead and add some slivered radishes, and that's gonna add extra crunch to it. Now you could top this off also with white sesame seeds if you like, but I'm gonna go ahead and give the steak a try. And I've heard a lot of people, you know, I've got the steak here which is well done. If it was pink inside, that would mean that it is rare or medium rare. But I don't know, but most of the Indians I know usually stay away from medium rare or rare. I've never had rare meat before, but I have attempted to eat a medium rare meat, and I gotta admit it is really, really good. But so I'm gonna go ahead and just stick this in some of the marinade here, and I'd love to have the veggies, but I can't have anything that's too crunchy, and I just pay for it in the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try. And it's soft, it's not chewy at all, so it's not overdone at all. And Sumaya is behind the camera giving me signals that she wants to do a taste test because she loves steak. So
I do.
Yeah, you do. So I'm gonna go ahead, switch cameras, and then have her tell you what she thinks honestly of this steak. So Sumaya, let's switch. Hi, Sumaya.
Hi.
So was your mouth watering when I was eating? Yeah, right. I mean, the signs I was getting behind the camera, I was like, stop, I want some, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, give it a try.
I think it's really good.
So is it chewy and hard, or is it Is it soft and...
It's like, I really can't describe it. Like, it's just really, really good.
Okay. What about the veggies in here? Are you gonna eat any of these veggies?
Yeah.
What do you like in the veggies?
What is this called?
Asparagus?
Yeah.
Do you want to show everybody how many baby asparagus those are? Hold it up. All right, go ahead and eat it.
I actually think of them like Brussels sprouts, and I love Brussels sprouts because I love the vegetables. So I can eat the whole plate because they're all full of vegetables and steak and all the things that I love.
Okay, so thank you for joining us on this episode of Raihana's Cuisines. Hope we can see you here next time with another great video. See you then, guys.